Hello everyone and welcome to Willa Dean's Kitchen. Today we're going to make some dinner rolls. We want to make some nice soft fluffy dinner rolls. So what we have here in front of us are the ingredients we're going to use. So I have right here is what I'm going to call the starter mix. This is a quarter cup of water, 1/4 cup of milk, and 1/8 cup of flour, and you cook it down till it gets to be a little bit of a pasty texture that we see here in this bowl. We have 2 cups of flour and a teaspoon of salt in this bowl right here. We have a teaspoon of sugar, a 1/2 teaspoon of dry yeast over here, and then we have 1 egg, and then we have 2 tablespoons of butter. So what we're going to do, of course, is we're going to mix the water, the sugar, and the yeast together, get that going, get the yeast started. Then we're going to put it in the mixer, and we're going to add in the yeast mixture, the flour, and this starter mix as well. We're going to blend that up with the egg, of course, and then the last thing we're going to add is the butter itself. So we're going to get started, and we'll show you how this is done.
Yeah.
Okay, our dough has been kneading for about 6 minutes now. So what we're going to do is we're going to turn it out onto the counter. We're going to knead it out a little bit more, and then we're going to get it ready to set aside so it can rise. Okay, so our dinner rolls have risen. They're doubled in size. They look nice and beautiful. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna get them ready for the oven. We're gonna brush the tops of them with some milk, and then we're gonna put them in a 385-degree oven for about 15, 18 minutes, maybe 20. We wanna get a nice golden brown color on the top, so they can get a nice brown color on them. We're gonna put these in the oven, 385 degrees, for roughly 15 to 20 minutes until they're nice and golden brown. So into the oven we go.
Yeah.
Okay, our rolls are done. They're out of the oven. Nice and brown on the top. We're gonna brush some butter just right here on the top of them. We have to let them cool off before we tear into them, so just gonna let these sit for a couple of minutes, and then we'll break one open and see how nice and soft they are. Okay, these are our dinner rolls. They're fresh from the oven, and you just smell in here, the smell of the fresh baked bread is filling the kitchen. So it is a nice smell. They look good. Have a nice brown color on them. So let's see. One thing, we want to make sure they're soft, so they are nice and soft. They're still a little warm. I'm gonna pull one apart. See, nice flaky. And a little butter goes great with dinner rolls. The underside has got a nice brown color to it as well. They taste very good and they're nice and soft. So this is something you serve, of course, with something else, with your meal. This is a nice addition to your meal. I just wanted you to see how we do our soft dinner rolls here, and I hope you enjoyed this recipe. Please try it at home. The ingredient list will be listed below, and thank you, and you have a nice day.